So I'm actually looking a hot mess right now because I have been running around cleaning up because last night I got the scare of my life. I had contractions very frequently, every 5 minutes apart, lasting for more than 4 hours. And they were increasing in intensity, and then all of a sudden it just went away. Say hi, Joanna.
Hi, my name is Joanna, and nice to meet you. And I'm stepping up here because I want to see you guys more better. And now you guys see the window right there. And it's nice to meet you, everyone.
Okay, all right. So anyway, we have been cleaning up. We put the diaper bag in the put the car seat in the car this morning. I've been having contractions all day. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're just trying to get ready while we have the chance. So I have this little sleeper thing that I probably will not use, just because we also have a DockATot. Now we do not plan on putting this, I'm just resting this in here. This will go on our bed as a co-sleeper. Obviously with no pillows or blankets or anything like that. And then we have this little sleeper for her to sleep in during the day. Jojo likes to sleep on this little thing. That's why it's over here. But yeah, just trying to get ready. Say we're ready for you, baby sister.
We're ready for you, baby sister. Baby sister, I got a good question for you, baby sister. Baby sister, I'm making your present. I get your present. Okay, baby sister?
Okay, baby sister's gonna give you a present, and you're gonna give her a present. That sounds like a great idea. Okay, it is 5:11 in the morning, and I have been having contractions since 3:30. Really bad contractions. So we are headed to the hospital. They're about 4 minutes apart, lasting about 1 minute. And so I called my twin sister. She came over to let Joanna sleep, and we are headed to the hospital now. So just wanted to give you guys a little update. Wish us luck. So I was up all night having these crazy painful contractions, and I got up, I took a shower, and we headed out to the hospital like I showed you guys last night. But when I got there, it was like the contraction stopped, and I was just like, oh my gosh. So we sat in the car for a minute, and I was like, I don't think I should go in because the contraction will completely stop. It's just the craziest thing. Like, you could be experiencing that much pain, like you're literally about to scream, and then it's like nothing. So anyway, instead of going inside and having them check me and do all that stuff, I knew I was not in active labor because I had already experienced what that pain was beginning to feel like for like the past hour and a half or whatever. So it's like, just take me back home or whatever. My sister had come over to look after Joanna, and so my husband took me back home, and my sister was like, oh, it's totally fine, you know. You're definitely like getting close. You're 40, I'm 40 weeks today. So today is my due date. As soon as I woke up this morning, I'm supposed to be getting ready to go to my pre-op stuff. They're supposed to be giving me all my medications and stuff like that, and stuff that I'm supposed to be taking the morning of surgery, and like that soap that you have to wash in. And so I'm headed there now to do that. But I think I might have them check me just to see if I'm dilated or anything like that. And just tell them about the pain that I've been experiencing, because I'm like kind of over it at this point, you know. It's like it might be a similar situation like I was saying in my 39-week update, where she's just so big, she's just having a hard time. I don't know. I don't have the answers. But one thing I am tired of is just being in so much pain this close to my C-section date, which is scheduled for Monday. The baby, I don't know if you could tell from the video, it still looks like she's up high, but actually she has dropped. She has dropped. She was sitting more like up here, and so she has definitely dropped a lot. Um, so yeah, that's where we are. I am very tired, so I'm just gonna take a nap, and I'll let you guys know if there are any updates. So I am 42 weeks and 1 day pregnant, and the last I checked in with you guys, I had that little scare and I went to the hospital and nothing really came of it. The baby has kind of slowed down in overall movement. She was really, really active like 2 or 3 days ago. And now, like, she's kicking normally, but just very much slower than what she was. Um, so earlier today, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of made me a little unsettled, but then she kind of started kicking around again. So I think she's just getting kind of big and lazy in there. But I just wanted to kind of hop on because this is probably the last update that I'll make before the C-section. And I just kind of wanted to share like my true thoughts and my true feelings about how I feel at the end of all this, because I feel like I didn't expect or don't I didn't expect to feel the way that I feel. So I think I was kind of hoping that I would go into natural spontaneous labor. And even though I said I didn't really want to give it a try and I just wanted to do the C-section, now it just feels so strange to know like I'm having my baby tomorrow. And I'm surprised at how I feel because I don't feel excited. I feel sad. And I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's the hormones or I don't know. I just think I just, I'm just trying to be honest about how I feel. I feel sad. I feel sad that the element of surprise is gone, I guess. And the element of, I don't know, like it's kind of like when you plan something and you plan it because you don't want to be disappointed. But even though it happens the way you wanted it to happen, you still feel disappointed. If you've ever felt that way. But I just feel a little sad. And it's shocking to me because I wasn't expecting to feel sad, but I do. Um, I also just feel, I think, anytime you have to leave your child, and I'm surprised by that because, Joanna, she has so many wonderful people. She has her aunt, her BB, and she has her Mimi who are going to be taking care of her. So my twin sister is going to be looking out for her and taking care of her 1 day. And then her dad's going to go pick her up and take her over to her Mimi's the next day. And so um, she's going to be taken care of. But I just feel sad to be leaving her. And I guess, like I said, maybe it is hormones, but because I mean, she stayed with her Mimi before. And she stayed with her BB Brandy before, but I just feel sad. I'm surprised at how sad I feel to be leaving her. And I asked her what she wanted for baby Ari. She said she wanted a dollhouse, so I ordered that on Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow. And then she said she wanted to get Ari some hats, so I ordered those. And I guess it's all exciting, but this morning when I woke up, I just looked in the mirror and I was just like, this is the last day that I'm going to be pregnant. And I think that's what's kind of weird about it, for me. I didn't have that with Joanna. I just didn't know when anything was going to happen. I didn't know what was going to be what. And I just stared at my belly and I was just like, this is the last day I'm going to be pregnant, and I think that's sad. I mean, this is our last child, and I think we're happy about that. Our family, I think, is complete, unless God has other plans. I don't have any intention of having any more kids, but I don't know. It's just kind of like, you feel like it's like the end of an era. It's the end of I don't want to just sit up here and cry the whole time. But you just kind of feel like it's the end of an era, like, this is it, like, I'm not going to be pregnant again. I don't know. I'm tired of being pregnant, I'm 40 weeks pregnant and I'm tired of being pregnant, but at the same time, I'm a hot mess. I just wasn't expecting to feel this way, it's a lot different than I thought. I thought I was going to be so excited. Every time somebody says, girl, you made it, I'm just like, it's kind of like when you run a marathon. You know, I worked out the whole pregnancy. I tried so hard to be healthy and, you know, not necessarily just do everything right, but just to have a better pregnancy. And I accomplished that. But it's kind of like whenever you run a marathon and you train and you train and you train, and you work so hard and you do what you feel like is all the right things. And then you get to the end and it's over, you know, and you just feel like, wow, it's really over. Like all of that I did, it's over. And now it's time to do something else. So anyway, I'm excited to meet my child tomorrow. It does feel a bit anticlimactic. It feels a bit, you know, like I think there's fun in not knowing sometimes. But yeah, I don't think there's really any rhyme or reason to all the waterworks and stuff other than maybe my hormones are all over the place, and I was just hoping kind of, I don't know what I was hoping for, because I've been planning this, you know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, sometimes your body, your mind, your emotions, your spirit, it'll just kind of trip you up, you know? It's like you just thought you was going to feel this way, and then it come down to it and you feel another way. And I don't know, no, nothing is really forcing me to go to the hospital and have the C-section, but in my heart, I know it's the right thing to do. I know she's still in a weird position. She's still in a very awkward position. Her butt just feel like it's all in the wrong place. Her head feels like if my pelvis is like a V, her head is like on this side, way over here. You know what I mean? It's nowhere near. And it's not to say that she couldn't eventually get in the right position, but like I said, with Joanna, I got 42 weeks and then the induction and 3 days in the hospital with no eating and then the emergency C-section. It's just, to me, it's just not even worth, you know, just for the element of surprise, or just to feel like, you know, oh, you know, I gave it another try. It's like not worth it, especially considering I have another child to consider. And, you know, we kind of do need to get the show on the road. You know, I got a business to get back to. I'm supposed to go back to work on the 27th of September, which I know you guys are going to be like, wow, really? But I only teach one class right now, and that income is significant, and also I just really enjoy it. It gives me something to do other than just being a mom. It allows me to create, and it's important to me, you know, to keep working and, you know, kind of get back to it. So I did let my parents know that if for some reason I just could not, after 3 weeks, teach the 130-minute class, then you know, I might take a couple more weeks, but I think I'll be okay at the 3-week mark. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to share with you guys how I felt. I also just wanted to pop on and say I'm okay. And also, you know, sometimes in life you just don't expect to feel the way that you feel, and it's okay to feel different than what you thought you was gonna feel. And that's the purpose of the reason why I made this video, because I think a lot of times on social media people just get up here and just act like, oh, you know, this is what I had planned, everything went according to plan and everything's so great, and I didn't have any bad feelings about it and blah blah blah. And it's like, the reality is, you know, maybe people do struggle and they just don't, you know, talk about it. But I'm very excited to meet my child tomorrow, and I know that once I get up and going and, you know, we get our stuff and get to the hospital, it's gonna be exciting, you know. And I also wanted to say that, you know, our pastor preached on fear today and stuff like that, and that was like so timely for me. And I haven't been fearful or anything like that, but, you know, like I said in the previous video, kind of fear has crept in a little bit. But I just want to say that, you know, the love of God, it really does keep us, and knowing how much he loves us and cares for us is what helps with the fear and the anxiety, and getting in his word, knowing what he knowing how he feels about us and how he protects us and how he is our shield and our buckler, and we can rest in him knowing that whatever he has for us is good and perfect. So anyway, all right, I'm not getting ready to start preaching, so I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to bed.